Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this system of equations. So our first equation is x minus y is equal to 11, and our second equation is the square root of x plus the square root of y is equal to 11. So for any system of equations, we want to find the value of x and the value of y. So now the first thing I'm going to do is let's first go ahead and rewrite our first equation, x minus y is equal to 11. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to rewrite this as the square root of x squared minus the square root of y squared is equal to 11. The square root of x squared is the same thing as x because the square root and the power cancel out, and this is the same thing for the square root of y squared. So now, an important algebraic property is that if we have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, we can think of the square root of x as a and the square root of y as b. So the square root of x squared minus the square root of y squared, this is going to equal a plus b. So a is the square root of x, b is the square root of y. So the square root of x plus the square root of y times a minus b. So the square root of x minus the square root of y. So now we have the square root of x plus the square root of y times the square root of x minus the square root of y is equal to 11. Now, if I rewrite. Now remember, our second equation was the square root of x plus the square root of y is equal to 11. So right here, as you see, we have the square root of x plus the square root of y. So now I'm gonna substitute in 11 for the square root of x plus the square root of y. So now I have 11 times the square root of x minus the square root of y is equal to 11. And now we can simply divide, we can simply divide both sides by 11. So now I have these two cancel out and these two cancel out. So I have the square root of x minus the square root of y is equal to 1. So now I can go ahead and add the square root of x plus the square root of y equals 11 and the square root of x minus the square root of y equals 1 because this is a new equation we just found out. So I have the square root of x plus the square root of y is equal to 11 and the square root of x minus the square root of y is equal to 1. So if I go ahead and add these two equations, the square root of x plus the square root of x, that is going to be 2 root x. And now the square root of y minus the square root of y, well, anything minus itself is simply 0. So plus 0 is equal to 11 plus 1, that is going to be 12. So we have 2 root x is equal to 12. And now if I divide both sides by 2, because we want to isolate x, I get these two cancel out. The square root of x is equal to 12 divided by 2 is 6. So now we have a simple equation. The square root of x is equal to 6. So to solve this, we want to take out this square root. So I'm going to square both sides. Now by doing that, these two would cancel out because remember, the square root and power both cancel out. So I would have x is equal to 6 squared. And 6 squared is the same thing as 36. So now we have our value for 36. So now what we're going to do is to find the value of y, we are going to plug in 36 for y into our original equation. So we have, we're going to plug in 36 for x. So we have x is equal to 36. So if we plug in x for 36, we get 36 minus y is equal to 11. And now, if I go ahead and subtract 36 on both sides, I get negative y is equal to 11 minus 36 is going to be negative 25. Now I can go ahead and divide negative 1 on both sides, and negative y divided by negative 1 is simply positive y is equal to negative 25 divided by negative 1 is 25. So I have y equals 25 and I have x equals 36. So now we have to go ahead and plug this into the second equation to check if it's right. So now I have the square root of 36. See, our second equation was the square root of x plus the square root of y is equal to 11. So square root of x plus the square root of y is equal to 11. X is 36. So we have the square root of 36 plus the square root of y was 25 plus the square root of 25 is equal to 11. Now the square root of 36, that's going to be 6 plus the square root of 25 is 5. So we have 6 plus 5 equals 11. And 6 plus 5 is indeed 11. So we have 11 is equal to 11. And we can also go ahead and plug this into the square root of x minus square root of y equals 1 because this was another equation that we found out. So square root of x minus the square root of y is equal to 1. X is 36. So we have the square root of 36 minus y was 25. So square root of 25 is equal to 1. Now the square root of 36 is 6, minus the square root of 25 is 5. So we have 6 minus 5 is equals 1, 6 minus 5 is 1. So we have 1 equals 1, this is right, this is right. So our solutions are x equals 36 and y is equal to 25. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x to the power of x is equal to 10 to the power of 200. Now 200, this is equal to 2 times 100. So I'm going to replace 200 with 2 times 100. So now we have x to the power of x is equal to 10 to the power of 2 times 100. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. And the same thing goes vice versa. A to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m times n. So now I'm going to rewrite 10 to the power of 2 times 100 as 10 to the power of 2 to the power of 100. So this means that x to the power of x is equal to 10 to the power of 2 to the power of 100. Now, 10 squared, that's simply 100, right? So now we have x to the power of x is equal to 100 to the power of 100. And if we have something in the form a to the power of a is equal to b to the power of b, as long as b is greater than or equal to 1, a is equal to b. So in this case, b is greater than or equal to 1. It's 100, which is much greater than 1. So this means that x is equal to 100. Now I'm going to go ahead and plug this in and see if it's right. So we have 100 to the power of 100 is equal to 10 to the power of 200. Now, 100, this is the same thing as 10 squared, right? So now I have 10 squared to the power of 100 is equal to 10 to the power of 200. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 10 to the power of 2 to the power of 100, this would equal 10 to the power of 2 times 100. And 10 to the power of 2 times 100 is 10 to the power of 200. So we have 10 to the power of 200 equals 10 to the power of 200. Because this is right, we know our solution is x equals 100.